Sis, you said, sis, you had me until you asked for money. I trust my Father. And when I hear in this time people are still trying to enrich themselves, I can't trust you. One, my dear, I didn't know that I had you, so I won't miss you when you're gone. You said in these times when you hear that people are trying to enrich themselves, isn't enrich means to just make a better quality of life? Should we not attempt to make a better quality of life? One, so that didn't make sense. You're trying to say something, but that's not it. But let me help you out. This our problem. This black woman to black woman, this our problem. Let me tell you, the brothers out there selling y'all smoothies for $250 that you have to take every month. They're charging you $500 to thousands of dollars to get some kind of status correction that you never get. And I can go on and on and on. They charge you $1,500 to go down to a retreat that we can't afford, and y'all support them. And this is why I'm here to work with the black woman. Because you as a sister, you call me sis, you as a sister, right, or sister, do you know who I am? Or what I do? Do you know that right now I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, but I live in Arizona. And I traveled cross country for you. I have these flyers that I pass out. Who was the black woman? Did you know the first person on the planet was you, the so-called black woman? Your DNA proves this. A long time ago, the planet was all females with no males. You were the god, a matriarch of the world. Do you realize the world is in chaos because you are not standing in your power? The mother of creation, on and on and on, in the end, the black woman is God. So pause this so you can read it. But did you know that I came across, I stopped in 11 states. I've been traveling now for about 5 weeks just to bring this message to the black woman, who she is. Oh, did you know I'm not sponsored? That I use my own money. I saved my money and have used my own money. I'm probably about $5,000 in right now on this trip. Did you know that my water programs cost $50 to $100? There are some that's $49.99 and there are some that's $99.99. Did you know that water programs has relieved people of the C word? I don't want to say it and get myself flagged or whatever, because it's going on other platforms too. But that sign for the cancer, the crab sign. Did you know that children with autism are now speaking because of water program? Did you know that you pay more for insurance at your job to get nothing, to not get real health care, to not have real health, to not be mentored in health? But you can get a water program for $100 that will remove mucus out your body as often as you want to listen to it. That will remove parasites out your body the same. Make corrections in your body. Aid you in reversing the negative effects of these transmissions that they are putting out right now and harming us with. Did you know that if I didn't charge anything, then I'm homeless, then I can't make the water program? Did you know that you give 10% to your preacher, or how much percent to your medical insurance, or you see where I'm going with that? Where these things don't aid you. But what I'm doing, and what I've been ordained to do, I charge the cheapest that I can for it because I know people don't have money. Oh, by the way, did you know that other races of people tell me when they buy my stuff that I don't charge enough and give me extra? I've had somebody to give me almost $1,000 for a water program because of what it did for him and his family. But then my own people who will take their own dollars, and if I had a white face, if I was Caucasian, or I was a male, it doesn't matter what the race, black, white, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter to y'all. If I was a male, right now, the work that I'm doing would be worth thousands of dollars to y'all. Did you know you should be giving me $100 for, not in trade, but because of the work that I'm doing for the black woman? But a black woman will tell me, let's look at it again. You had me until you asked for money. First off, I didn't ask you for anything. And I haven't asked anybody for anything. I work for mine. Them programs, and you know how much the equipment costs to make these programs. Where should I get it from? You may know something that I don't. Please school me. Where do I get it from to help you with your health? I need to make these programs. And I didn't know that I was asking anybody for anything. I thought I was giving somebody something that was way worth more than what they were giving me. You should be giving me $100 a month in donations for what I am doing for the black woman on my own money. Do you know when they buy that water program, it's probably going to go in my gas tank or making more flyers or to feed me while I'm out here? But are you telling me for what is happening and what I'm doing, my works, my sister, that I'm not worth $100? Why? You want me to be a slave to the system like yourself? That's what I don't know. You want me to work in the system and not do this? Just talk about it? No, but I put the work in. I'm out here working my ass off for just $100 for one of my programs. That's really, really helping people. Maybe you just don't know me. Go to Zen Experience, my sister YouTube channel. TikTok. Go to Zen Experience. Scroll down and just look at the testimonies. Go to Zen Wombs #2 on YouTube. Zen Wombs with an S #2 on YouTube. Go to the testimonies. As a matter of fact, go to the 3-minute water programs. Sit under one of them for 30 minutes. Put it on repeat. And let me know, do you feel it working in your body? And if you feel it in just that short amount of time, imagine what happens 28 days, twice a day. The reprogramming that your body will get, the trauma in your body is being released. My eyesight has come back. But my eyesight was getting really, really, really blurry. Water programs have straightened out my eyesight. My womb fixed the knee of mine. These are my testimonies. You gotta hear the other people, like where the man hadn't had an erection for 4 years because of prostate surgery. After 8 days, his erection came back. Listen to those stories. Listen to the stories of the people who's pushing parasites out. Do you know you will buy herbs from the white man, any man, for way more than $100 to push the parasites out of you, but you could buy the water program that's removing mucus and parasites and have it forever, where it won't go bad. You don't have to buy more. You just push play when you're ready and go into the program again for another 28 days. I had you until I asked for money. I guess I can't miss nothing I didn't even know I had.